everybody, welcome to another devlog video. So I haven't been doing any devlog video in quite some time now, but I've been actually quite busy testing the water on four or five different features to be hopefully released in the coming weeks, so including some very sexy ones. So really stay tuned, you don't want to miss that. And the theme of this update is Lego bricks. So as you know, Lego was really clearly the main inspiration from actually me doing that game, but it's also really something that really drive my idea and to develop. So especially the brick system is obviously really inspired by the Lego system, and so in this update I will show you some brick that I've added to kind of feel that Lego feel of back in the day, and I created that nice little Blacktron 2. So if you have been playing with Lego like me in the 90s, you might recognize that spaceship. So that's really neat. Okay, so let's start the review, and the first brick I want to present you is actually a very special one, and that's the hose brick. So it's really simple. You just put two of them, and then you will link them one to another, and then you will get that nice hose linking the two ends together. So that's really neat. I mean, that's really a different mechanism, let's say. And so it comes in three variation. So there is a texture like one, and there is also a glowing one. Okay, so if you want something a bit more fancy, you can use the glowing one. And really the cool thing also with that system is that I'll show you it to you, is that you can actually link them to a moving entity, and then it will deform. Okay, so it will deform in real time like that. So that's really cool. So you can use it just for show, or on turret or laser system, weapon system, or even on landing gear, for example, like that, to add a different feel, let's say, to your build. Okay, so the next one is actually quite simple. Just as you obviously have noticed, the colorable canopy block, basically. So before, when you were to color, for example, like that, a canopy, it was just coloring, the frame outside. But now with that block, you can color basically the canopy itself. And I've been using the custom color to get that nice Blacktron neon yellow color, basically. So yeah, so it's really neat. And also I have been adding that nice wedge that nice wedge canopy that was without the border, basically, that was requested. So that's it for the canopy. Then there is a few more brick, and there is including that one that is also very reminiscent of Lego. So it's really cool to give a bit of detail to your build. And there is also the same one in a thin version, one stud version, and you have been using that over here, for example. And yeah, so I think it really give some nice detail. Then there is okay, so the tubular, or the tube engine, like here. So that's really cool stuff for typically if you want to create a fighter. And I also created that nozzle block that you can use yeah, to cover up or to do pretty much everything you wanted to do. Okay, so now maybe I will okay, so maybe I will show you the joystick command now. So this is a command that you can link like the bigger one, but this one is smaller, so it might be useful depending on the cockpit or the turret control command you want to create. So this is this one. Now let me move up to the testing room. There is, okay, so there is some very small rounded tile like that that I added also. If you want to give to personalize more your I don't know, seat or whatever, there is two that have actually a sonar blowing part, and this one that is a bit special on the geometry side, so that could be cool to do really micro detailing basically. And okay, so now there is also that small tube like that that can be really cool to color them in a different way if you want to stack them, or just to give some small detailing. If you want, you can combine them with the hose, the nozzle, obviously, if you want. There is also a larger one, okay, so where you need 4 to assemble a bigger one, and this one I like it because you can actually also combine it with the bevel block like that to create some nice combination. Okay, and the last block actually I want to show you is the glass block. Okay, so this is something I feel was missing, because we have some canopy that are really good to create some small fighter and so on, but if you want to really create some complex shape, this glass block can be useful. And as you can see, what is cool is that block is that the face between the block will actually disappear, and even the triangular face will disappear, so you get a really smooth look, and you can really create a complex shape for big spaceship or space station. And you can also obviously paint them if you want, so that's really cool stuff. And I think that's pretty much it for today. So like I said, there is a lot more stuff coming on. So really stay tuned, and see you in the next one. Thank you guys.